Ladies and gentlemen, may I offer you for a 2-for-1 special? That's right, another plush boxing the big 2026, and it hasn't been that long since the last one either. So that's pretty cool because the last one was the first one of plush boxing of 2026, and that was April. So it's been about, before then it was about, several months since the last unboxing, but it's only been about 2 weeks since the last unboxing, and here we are unboxing, or I guess I should say unbagging some Toon Turf plushies. Yes, right here we got 2 of them right here. I did buy all 3, but the third one is not here yet. I don't know why. He's just taking his sweet old time getting here. I mean, what the frick? But for the time being now, we only have 2 of them. That being, let me see, where is he? Yep, dealing. We only have Lucky right here, and Billy as well. Now, if you're not sure what Toon Turf is, it's basically this online web series released by the YouTuber Dano Cal Drawings. It's been long since I've last seen the pilot, but it's basically about the story of this character named Riggy and the stuff going on in his town, basically going on his entire life story and all that stuff going on, the craziness that comes along with it, and basically this entire story. And some plushies got released for merchandise, and here's 2 of the 3 plushies. Again, the only one I don't have is Riggy. I don't know why he's not here yet, but we have Lucky and Billy. That's good enough for now. So let's go ahead and start off with Billy. We're going to move Lucky to the side, and we're going to start off with Billy right here. So let's go ahead and open this up. These are makeshift-like bags, but I like that. It's a very, very nice attention to detail, and let's see. Oh no, they vacuum sealed them. What have they done to my boy? They vacuum sealed him. I didn't anticipate this, but we're gonna have to do some emergency surgery, so alright, he is now free, so I'm gonna have to quickly like squish him a whole bunch because he's a little vacuum sealed, so just give me a quick second here. Alright, so after some mashing and smashing and blashing, I was able to get Billy into a pretty good state right here. I know it says that it's best for you to have it sit for additional 24 hours after smashing it a whole bunch, so I'll make sure to have that happen. But here is Billy Beaver, and it's pretty nice. One thing I'll mention is I'm surprised how big they are. Like, I expected them to be about the size of a makeshift plush, but this is a lot bigger than the size of your average makeshift plush. Let's take a nice look. There's his eyes right there. The normal Toon Turf style eyes, Dano Cal drawing style eyes, you know what I'm saying? There's his mouth with his buck teeth because he's a beaver. There's his hair right there. Looks like some Johnny Bravo frickin' pompadour hairstyle, which I don't think is what he has, but whatever. We got a little scratch on his side because he apparently gets into a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? He's meant to be a good kid, but he gets into some trouble every once in a while. Here's his shirt right here. For some reason, is not fully covered up, which is not how it's supposed to be in the show. You're supposed to be like not showing anything, but it's weird. I don't know. There's his arms right there. There's one of his arms. There's his other arm right there. Comes out of the shirt nice and cleanly. Let's take a look around here. Here's his beaver tail, because again, he's a beaver, if you couldn't tell. Moving on down here to his pants. He got that makeshift style pant, the makeshift style, like I said. So it is definitely makeshift style-esque with how it is, just a lot bigger. Also can't sit. There are his legs right there. This leg looks a little bit weirder than this leg, but I assume it's because of the vacuum seal. Just gotta so this couple few more minutes and then maybe it'll fix itself. There's his feet right there as well. He's going barefoot. That's crazy. Barefoot in the big 2026. But you know what? I can't really say anything because I too am also barefoot. Was that too much information? That was too much information. Anyways, here is Billy Beaver, and you know what? He's actually pretty cool looking plush. He just looks like Billy Beaver from the show, which, I mean, this makes sense to me. He's right there, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if he didn't look like Billy Beaver from the show, then that just wouldn't make any sense, because then why would you make the plush Billy Beaver if you didn't look like Billy Beaver? But luckily, don't gotta worry about that, because it is indeed Billy Beaver from the hit show Toon Turf. All right, let's go ahead and put him to the side right here. Let's put him right there. You can just lay right there. And then we have old Lucky coming out right here. So he's probably also vacuum sealed as well. So I just gotta reach in. I just gotta pull him out. Oh boy. Yep, you know what time it is. Gotta quickly do some emergency surgery, so I'm just, much like Billy, I'm gonna have to try and squish him a whole bunch in the hopes that I can get him to look semi-normal, which hopefully won't be as bad as Billy was, so just give me a second. Just gotta quickly do some CPR.
All the other Cothnauts in the program are liberals.
And here is old Lucky. I'm not sure what type of animal Lucky is, though. I don't know what he is. Is he like some sort of rat? Is he like a gecko? Is he a duck? Is he a demon? I'm not really sure what Lucky is right here. Is he based off Lucky from Pet Simulator? I hope not, because if so, that's kind of cringe. But anyways, here is Lucky, the undefinable animal, because I have no idea what the frick he is. So, starting off, I already like him a little bit more than Billy, but this is because of pure bias, because I like yellow. My favorite color is yellow. I really like yellow, so I really like how he looks. Here's his eyes right there. Big old bulbous eyes with a nice green color, compared to Billy's, which are, well, mainly black, but there's a little bit of purple down there. And then we got this big old white as well, as compared to Big difference in how their eyes look. There's eyebrows right up there looking all happy and joyous. Speaking of a smile, looking happy and joyous. There's his long Pinocchio nose right there that you can just look on down to the rest of the body. Here is his green pants. Green pants. He has no shirt on. That is kind of crazy. He got white Mickey Mouse type gloves. Not really Mickey Mouse gloves, just white gloves at the side. We're going to lower down. Here are his pants. And unlike Billy, who's actually wearing more pants, these are more shorts. If you think about these are more shorts, that's more pants. These are more shorts because they don't come all the way down. And then we got either his orange feet or orange shoes. If it's orange feet, though, that does give more credit to him being some sort of duck. But this don't look like no duck I've ever seen. Much like Billy, he's also extremely big, a lot bigger than what I thought he'd be. I don't think he's as big as the Amazing Circus plushies, but he's definitely bigger than the makeshift plushies right up there. And yeah, that is Lucky. Also, I tried to get his head to be kind of more circular because it's very circular here, very spherical. So I'm trying to make sure that it was as spherical as it was. So when I'm squishing, it was like having to squish it here, then squish it here as well. So hopefully his head is very spherical. Yeah, there's not much really to say on Lucky because he just doesn't have much going on compared to Billy since he's just yellow and green shorts, but hey, I like him. I think he's pretty dang cool. And so that is Lucky and Billy from Toon Turf. Very cool looking plushies. Nice quality as well. It was a little weird having them vacuum sealed. I'm not used to having plushies being vacuum sealed, but you know what? It is what it is, and they'll probably end up looking normal after the course of like a day or so. And yeah, very nice quality, very nice quality. Again, although these aren't as heavy as usual, if you throw this at somebody, it probably won't kill them. Might not even give them a concussion. So, you know, if you need to throw somebody at someone and not want to kill them, throw these at them. It'll hurt them. It probably won't even hurt them at all. You just gotta throw them like this. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Billy. That was very uncalled for. You know, after all the stuff happened so well, you're probably very tired of getting thrown around and all that stuff. But yeah, this is Billy and Lucky plush reviews and unboxing. Technically unbagging, because there was no box, only bags. Which then brings the question of where the heck is Riggy? Again, I have no idea, but when Riggy, I finally get him, I'm gonna make a video unboxing him as well, or unbagging him, unboxing, whatever you want to say the case is. But yeah, this is Billy and Lucky from Toon Turf. Riggy hopefully will be done whenever the frick he gets here. And now I just need to figure out where the heck I'm gonna put him because I'm running out of room very quickly. I don't know if you can tell, I'm running out of room extremely quickly, and I don't know what to do. Please send help.